Welcome. In this video, we are going to download and install Git. Git is a distributed version control system and it's free to download and use. You can download Git from this link here. So let's head over to the download page. So this is the download page for Git. So depending on your operating system, so choose the operating system relevant to you and just follow the on-screen instructions. I'm using a Windows computer, so I'm just going to click on the Windows option and click download, and I'll just wait for the download to begin. So that's my download there. It has started, so I'll just give it a few minutes to complete. So the download has completed, so I'm just going to double click to run the executable file. So I'll click run. I'll just wait for the setup files to get ready and just click next and just accept all the defaults and click next. And it's saying here, is going to use Vim as the default editor. So you can click on the drop down and select your text editor if it's listed. I've got Visual Studio Code, so I'm going to use that as my default editor. So I'll click next, and here it gives you different options here based on the adjustment of your environmental path. It's suggested that you use Git from the Git bash only. It's saying this is the safest choice as your path will not be modified. So I'm going to go for that. Click next. I'm just going to accept the default. Click next. Again, accept the default. Click next. And click next. And just click. You don't want to enable Git Credential Manager. You can uncheck that and click install. It says Git Credential Managers for Windows provides secure Git credential storage. So if you want that, you can check that, but I'm not going to use that. So I'll click install to begin the installation. So it might take a little while depending on how fast your computer processor is. So once the installation has completed, you get this option. So you can uncheck that. I'm going to launch Git Bash, so I'll leave it checked. I'll click finish and I'll wait for Git Bash to launch. So Git Bash has launched. The first thing you should do when you install Git is to set your username and email address. This is important because every Git commit uses this information. Okay, so let's start by setting that up. So you do to set up, let's set up the username first. So you type in git, Git, space, config, space, dash, global, space, user.name, space, and then you enclose your name in quotes. Okay, so I'm going to say blue lime. I'm going to type in 247 learning. So that's going to be my username. So I'll press enter. So I've got that set. Next thing I want to do is set up my email address. So it's the same format, git space config space dash global space user dot email space, and then you specify your email address. You don't need to enclose your email address in quotes. So I'll just type in my email address. Okay, at gmail.com and press enter. So I've now set up my identity on Git. So anytime I set up a repository or I push something, it will have those details on there. If you want to check your settings for your Git setup, you just type in git git and you type in config, you do a space -- list and press enter, and that will list all the configuration details, what you've set up. So it gives you your username, tells me that's my username, and gives me my email address there. So it's quite a useful command to type if you've forgotten your username and you just want to check things out. So that's it for this video. So we have installed Git and we've also configured our identity on Git. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.